Hello everyone, welcome. This is Kenpachi and today we're gonna talk about Rise of Kingdoms. Today we got the face-to-face with developers news. Developers listened again. It is great to say these lines to be honest, because most of the community asked and Lilith found the solution. It is great. Goldhead exchange event is on the way. And we got some other great news too. So I will try to explain some of them, and if you like my videos, please do not forget to subscribe and like. And if we did that already, we are ready. Let's get into it. Welcome back, folks. We are going to check developers' notes. It bears some great news. So without further ado, let's start to read and comment about it. I'm not going to read all of it, but just summarize it. So community asked about KVK autarchs and KVK winner star distribution are not rewarding enough to kingdoms join that KVKs. And they said they will adjust some new tiers on KVKs, and this way distribution of autarch rewards and star will be able to shareable. Not bad actually, because back in the days many KVKs got betrayals, and I believe it's still happening just because of the star, and so many unsatisfied great players didn't get autarchs or autarch fragments just because their kingdom lost the KVK. This might help for real. And the second one is the big news at second Q&A. Yes, community asked commander swap event and Lidit said, fine, we will make a similar one. This is important. The wording sound like we will have only one chance, and it is not the exact swap event we had before. It is commander reset. So you will reset your commander and you will get your investment back. If you used 690 gold hats, great, you will have all back. But any specific commander sculptures won't be turned into gold hats. You will get them back too. So for example, if I reset my Guan, as you can see, I will get 313 Guan hats and 377 gold hats. At least that's the detail I heard of. Of course, it may change when they bring that event, or they can add another layer of payment wall, so those hats can also turn gold hats too. So stay tuned on this. Still, everyone made bad investments or invested a commander was a good back in the days, yet today is just a waste, right? Now we have chance to fix that. With that said, my Harald goes bye-bye. Another anticipated answer from Lilith. Community asked about Zenith Badges should not remove after event ends. Lilith said, well, we will convert them to legacy Zenith Badges and we will rerun old Zenith teams. So with those badges, you can obtain them. Of course, it will start from the older skins to moving to new ones, but it is a great idea. Many games have this kind of reruns to help their players to have some change or chance to get some valuable things. Now, maybe even I can get Zenith skins, right? Well, the next one is gem reset thingy. Well, it's about my pay grade, so I'm not going to comment this one, just skipping. And matchmaking question, it's a solid one, because right now we have the same problem in our KVK. Greenwood camp is not very viable for our matchup. What they say? There are two main contribution factors to this issue. During matchmaking, only Kingdom's recent KVK performance is taken into account. Past kill points are not considered in the matchmaking calculations. And following the introduction of the new crystal technologies and based on the community feedback and real battle data, we found the number of active combatants has become more and decisive factor in our KVK outcomes. As a result, for stories that use new crystal technology, we have adjusted the matchmaking algorithm to increase the weighting of active combatant participation during matchmaking. Guys, this is not really working. I mean, clearly this won't do justice because last altar fight, yeah, the numbers were nearly equal, but our camp ally Greenwood just destroyed beyond imagine. So I don't think this is working. They need to change something about this. They need to fix this because something's still broken. Anyway, moving to next one. Activity and PvE event question. The Alliance armor system. Interesting. Alliance members' active participation will contribute resources to the armory, and Alliance management will able to use those resources to customize and initiate Alliance activities. Members who complete these activities can claim rewards. I mean, in off seasons, this might help. Yeah, why not? Anyway, next one, off-season question. I see we are expecting new series of events. Hope it will be fun. Things to play, not to grind. This is important because many of the things we are really not liking to grind, we have to be online the exact hours just to be grinding these rewards. We just have to have fun. And the next one, Pioneer KVKs are quite cumbersome. Yep, really it is. But creating a Pioneer server kingdom and not using your own speeds and resources for that, I don't know, interesting, but not for me, I guess. Well, next one, because of the Imperium kingdoms are spread across different matchmaking pools, average kingdoms that are relatively weaker are often forced to compete against them. Despite investing significant effort and resources, these kingdoms gain far less enjoyment from the experience, as they are effectively unable to compete and may ultimately be forced to be disbanded. Is there any solution for this issue? Imperium Kingdom ones. I see. Currently, some matchmaking pools contain a limited number of kingdoms, which can result in less balanced matchups. To address this, we plan to adjust KVK story registration schedule around January 2026 to ensure that each tier has adequate number of kingdoms for proper matchmaking. Specific measures include reducing the frequency of story registration to better balance the pool, limiting the number of times each kingdom can skip registry for a story, and mandatory inclusion for kingdoms that reach their skip limit. Kingdoms that have reached the maximum number of skips will be automatically added to a story where balanced matchmaking is more likely. The king will not be able to refuse this assignment. Well, at least now Imperium kingdoms can skip or avoid on their size. Good. Imperiums versus A seed is just a tiresome situation. We had that many times. I mean, it's not good. So yeah, this is a good one. The next question, the current pass battles feels different from the before, with large number of troops attacking across passes, which seems unrealistic. We have observed that teams able to attack through walls or mountains surrounding passes, which goes against our intended design of a pass. We are planning to optimize that pass mechanic. After these adjustments, troops will no longer be able to attack targets on the opposite side of the pass, except through the central gate area. I mean, I strongly agree on this. I strongly support this one because pass owners, if they stuck in their side and they start doing this, and you can even target them. Glad they will fix that. Well, like I said, there are some great news, Commander Reset, Zenith Badges, etc. I believe they've tried their best and they listening the community itself. Thank you guys for that. Of course, they should not bring that tier level skin, but some big content creators trying their best to remove that. So me 100% supporting them. Go and check Chatsky's video about this one. So show some support on that topic. And this is it. Thanks for watching. I hope this will help some players. If you like the video, please consider subscribe and like. And if you need more, check out the channel. You might find more you want to know. And if you have questions or any disagreement, comment below. Let's discuss it. See you next time. Ken out.